If you're a man in your 40s, 50s trying to get lean again and it feels 10 times harder than it did in your 20s and 30s, you're not imagining it. Your metabolism has changed. Your hormones have shifted. Recovery doesn't come easy as it used to. And trust me, I felt the reality harder than anyone. Because just over a year ago, I looked in the mirror and didn't recognize even the man staring back at me. At 21 stone, that's roughly 294 pounds, I was out of shape, sluggish, soft around the waist, and mentally exhausted. My energy was low, my workouts were inconsistent, and my nutrition had no structure. I was stuck in the same frustrating loop so many men find themselves in during midlife, trying harder but getting worse results. Fast forward today, at 55 years old, I'm leaner, stronger and more shredded than I was in my 20s. I'm not saying that to brag, but to show you that it's absolutely possible. You just need the right strategy, one that aligns with how your body actually works now, not how it worked decades ago. And that's exactly what I'm doing to share with you in this video. The 3-step system that took me from overweight, tired and stuck to confident, powerful and truly fit again. Hi, I'm Dr. Terry McIver, neuropsychology and body image coach alongside my partner Zita, a fitness and nutrition coach. We help men and women over 40 escape diet prison, rebuild confidence and achieve sustainable fat loss through neuroscience, emotional wellness, smart nutrition and intelligent training. So if you're ready to finally build the body you deserve without extreme diets, endless cardio, or starving yourself, hit the like button and subscribe. The 3 steps I'm about to share are the same ones that helped me drop around 90 pounds of fat, rebuild my muscle mass, and completely change my mindset around health and discipline. The 3 principles have also helped dozens of our clients, men and women over 40s, 50s and even 60s, achieve life-changing transformation. Because once you understand how your midlife body really works, you can stop fighting it and start working with it. Before I show you the plan, we need to understand why your body behaves differently now. Because when I learned this, everything suddenly made sense. So firstly, your hormones. Your hormones shift. Your testosterone naturally declines with age. It's not a disaster, but even a modest drop makes it harder to maintain muscle, burn fat, and recover after workouts. Cortisol can be higher. Stress from work, family, finances, or just life itself tends to spike cortisol, your body's stress hormone. And high cortisol promotes belly fat storage, muscle breakdown, and poor sleep. The exact opposite of what we want. Next is metabolic adaptation. If you spent years dieting, skipping meals, or yo-yo between your extremes, your metabolism adapts to it. It becomes efficient, which sounds good, but actually it means you burn fewer calories than you should. Your body isn't broken, it's protecting you because it thinks food is scarce. So if you're eating too little, training too hard, or stressing too much, your body locks down fat storage mode. Next is training mistakes. Most men in their 40s and 50s train the wrong way. Too much cardio, not enough resistance training, no plan for recovery, and little focus on protein or progressive strength. Once I fixed those things, my results exploded. Your body isn't fighting you, it's just responding to the habits you've built. When you change those inputs, your body will change too. So what was the training plan that got me shredded? This was where my transformation really took off. No, I didn't spend hours in the gym. No, I didn't do a 2-day workout or crazy boot camps. What I did was build a structure that worked with my age, my recovery, and my goals. So first, strength training 4 times a week. I focused on compound movements, exercises that train multiple muscle groups and build strength efficiently. So examples, squats, deadlifts, bench presses or push-ups, pull-ups or lat pull-downs. Each session lasted around 45 to 60 minutes. I worked in the 6 to 12 rep range, focusing on controlled, mindful form. Strength work isn't just about muscle, it's about boosting metabolism, improving bone density, and rewiring your brain to stay sharp and disciplined. I also had 20 to 30 minutes of zone 2 cardio after workout. Zone 2 is low intensity, steady state cardio, things like brisk walking, cycling, or incline treadmill. It burns fat without wrecking recovery or spiking cortisol. You should be able to hold a conversation, not gasp for air. Next, daily steps. 8,000 to 10,000. Walking was a game changer. It became my secret weapon for fat burning without stressing my joints. I walked every day outside when possible, sometimes in a treadmill, and built consistency in my routine. Next is progressive overload. The one rule that transformed my training to get stronger over time was progressive overload. Even if it's just by one extra rep or tiny bit more weight, progress compounds. Random workouts don't build results, structure and consistency do. Within 30 days, I started to see muscle definition returning. Within 90 days, my waistline dropped dramatically, and within 6 months, I looked lean, strong and shredded at 55. So before I go deeper, if you're over 40 and tired of restrictive diets and consistent results or feeling stuck, Zita and I have created a free training designed especially for men and women like you. It's a practical neuroscience-based system for fat loss, building strength and achieving food freedom without endless cardio or starvation. You can find it in the link in the description below. So next is paramount importance as well, the nutrition plan that made the biggest difference. Training builds muscle, nutrition reveals it. This was the hardest part for me, but also most transformative. So first, prioritize protein. I aimed for around 0.8 to 1 gram of protein per pound of goal body weight, about 150 to 170 grams per day for me. Protein kept me full, stabilized my blood sugar, and prevented muscle loss during fat loss. I didn't starve myself. I ate simply at 300 to 400 calories below maintenance. That's enough to lose fat while maintaining strength. Every time I tried to diet harder, I lost muscle instead, so I stopped doing that. Keep meals simple and consistent. My daily meals looked like this: breakfast, Greek yogurt or eggs with fruit; lunch, chicken, beef or fish with vegetables and rice or potatoes; dinner, another high protein meal with vegetables; snacks, protein shake, yogurt, fruit or a handful of almonds. Nothing fancy, just repeatable habits that worked with my life. Next, cut alcohol to once per week, but now I don't drink alcohol at all. This one changed, transformed my recovery, sleep improved, cravings vanished and fat loss accelerated. Next was hydration. I drank 2.5 to 3 liters of water daily. Better digestion, better focus, better workouts. It's that simple. So here's the truth. Getting shredded in your 50s isn't about working harder, it's about working smarter with your physiology, not against it. It's about consistency, structure, and respecting your recovery. I didn't need perfection, I needed a system that fits my life, and that's what changed everything. So if you're a man in your midlife who's ready to feel strong, confident, and powerful again, know that it's never too late. Your body, your best body, can still be ahead of you. And if you want the roadmap that Zita and I use with our clients, check out our free training in the description below. Next, watch this video where we break down whether drugs like Ozempic are actually worth it for fat loss, or if they've just a shortcut that costs you long-term results.